Guys, what's going on? Okay, so look, I'm putting a video out here because loads of people are messaging me about Lewis's 400 kg pull. Most people are saying it's not a good lift because of the form, right? There's a lot of people that are saying that there's a lot of people that claim that he's on gear as well, which he isn't. And there's also a lot of people saying, does this guy train at your gym, this, that, and the other? Right, okay, so Lewis, he trains at my gym. I don't coach him personally. One of my best mates coaches him, Mark. And to be honest, he is going to be good at whatever he does because he is one of those very fortunate people that he's a big guy. He's a strong, powerful guy. And when he gets his head into something, he goes for it. His background is actually shot put, okay? And I think he does another throwing event as well. But his background is that, and he is a natural athlete, and he is 20 years old. So he is just naturally in a very, very fortunate and lucky position that he's just awesome at lifting, okay? When he started like training at ours and we started noticing he was good at lifting, Mark took him on and then started to teach him, teaching him to learn safely and stuff like that. Because again, Lewis, because he's such a driven person towards something, Lewis is actually autistic as well, for the people who don't know. So when he's focused on something, that is that one thing he wants, right? So to have something as a goal as 400 kg, it's something of mine, of a goal, you know, my goal at the moment, and it's something that I'm realizing is a big fucking weight to lift. But some people are more fortunate, like Lewis. He's bigger, he's strong, and he's just naturally very, very good at lifting. So, you know, for these guys in that position that have something as a goal and that want to get to something, like, yeah, go and get it. Was the form the best on that video that he put up? No, it wasn't the best. But, you know, it's just the message here that I want to get across is, why the fuck is everyone putting him down? Like, at the end of the day, all the people that are commenting on here, I've got them in front of me now and I'm going to read a few of them out, but all the people that are commenting on here, I doubt they've ever pulled 400 kg. All people want to do nowadays is slate somebody for what they're doing. One, I question, is it jealousy because you can't do it? Two, are you trying to put someone down because you find it cool because you're behind the keyboard? But whatever it is, you can't take this off the guy. Again, he's 20 years old. He is new into strongman and he's a fucking absolute beast. Someone on here is obviously saying, I'll read some of them out. So he's geared to the gills, both in equipment as well as needle, meaning steroids. And then he uses the worst technique I've ever seen. I mean, he's a strong kid, but the lift is like 40% assistance from gear and shit form. Now let's think about this. So he's geared to the gills. So he's not, because he's a tested athlete in the sport that he does. So you've assumed he has there, full of shit. Both in equipment and gear. So, he's wearing a deadlift suit. Is that not allowed in strongman? Probably this guy who put that doesn't wear a deadlift suit, so doesn't know what a deadlift suit does, and thinks that you put one of them on, you can pull 400. I'd like to see you put one on and pull 400. He's a strong kid, but it's 40% assistance from the gear and shit form. Yeah, good one. Basically, if no one's ever seen a hitch in strongman, it's a legal lift. Strongman is A to B. We all know about that. And he's on track to take Eddie Hall out if he wants to. Here's another one. If he has a coach, then he needs to be fired. Didn't pull the slack, hitched all the way up, and then he will end up getting seriously injured. Now, he has got a coach. Like I say, it's one of my best friends. He's very early coaching him, so there's still a lot of things that he's working on with him, but didn't pull the slack out the bar. Correct, he didn't pull the slack out the bar. That actually is Lewis's way of lifting, but the way you've got to look about it here, will that get somebody injured? It's a 50-50 chance, actually, and to be fair, It may not. It may because of the jerk, and I wouldn't teach it, neither does Mark, and Lewis knows not to do that, right? But at the end of the day, it's Lewis's ways of doing it, and that's how he gets a successful lift. There's loads of techniques that people do with things that are not actually that good to do or good for you, but people do them because it's their way to do something. But the point is, if this kid can pull 400 kg in with shit form, I think he's okay. I think he's actually all right in this position he's in at the moment. If he was going to continue to do that all the time, then yes, that's where injury could set in. But again, think about it at this point here. This is like a scratch that he's been wanting to itch for a long time. He's been digging at it for a bit, and he's now finally popped it. He will end up getting seriously injured. He's hitched all the way up. You're allowed to hitch. I don't understand what the fuck you're on about. Whatever. Good weight, terrible form. Back won't last long lifting like that. Again, so your back won't last long lifting like that. Right. Why won't your back last long lifting like that? If anything, the arms are more the problem than the back, but cool. What else have we got on here? Someone else saying that he's on gear. Lewis is not on gear at all. And the thing is, what if he was? I mean, you could comment saying he's 20 years old, he doesn't need it, but what if his goal is to win World's Strongest Man? Everyone's equal to their rights, right? His biceps won't last long. He's not really bicep curling it. What else have we got? Can't see him lasting long like this. So here you go. So someone's put, can't see him lasting long lifting like this. What about the well done? What about the praise for people? What else have we got? Anyway, fuck it. There's literally loads on there. I'm scrolling through them. Some of them are saying it's impressive. Obviously, a lot of people saying it's impressive, which is fair play. Someone put spinal death. But again, guys, look, at the end of the day, the whole point of me doing this video, right, is because I've had so many people message me saying, does this guy train at yours? Yes, he does. You know, is this good technique? Is this the best thing? Look, at the end of the day, it is not the best technique. That is not what it claims to be. But it's also fucking, again, he's 20, it's 400 kg, and also it's a milestone. It's a maximum lift at that time. If I'm honest, if he was to brace and to lock in and to actually push through the floor in a real solid way, he would actually lift more than 400 kg. But again, it's one of those things where he's had his mindset on something and he just wants to get that done. He's done it. He isn't injured today, so therefore he's perfectly fine. And guys, look, at the end of the day, all these people that want to sit here and sort of like say how bad he's done, don't you want to think about the fact that when we're trying to lift people up in the world of strongman and life and everything else, all people are doing is sitting there typing away saying how shit something is. This guy has put a lot of time and effort into doing this. He's ticked something off that's massive. And I think there's a lot of people that would never be able to lift that weight regardless of what they do. So, Lewis, from me, fucking crack on, brother. Look, it's a hell of a lift and it's only just the start. We're going to get lots more than that. Mark's working on, you know, I think we've got a big season of things ahead of you. Or big journey ahead of you, should I say, of like where you're going to go with strongman. And, well, just watch this. Everybody just watch it. This guy is going to take over. Big love.